She is dominating here offensively.
Playing good on defense with 6 digs as well, as that one's found by Livings. Onyanwu finds it, and a commanding play from Sophia Meyers. Serve coming, found by Meyers. Shu finds it, back to Meyers, left hand slam. A slam dunk from Sophia Meyers to give the LMU Lions a 7-5 advantage. Good setup there from Shu.
Yeah,
Setting it up this season, but already a good one as Verbeest sends it over. Flickinger over to Meyers. Dug up by Trubant. Batenhorst again. Met by Lions. And Meyers sends it. Deflected out of play, but a point for the Lions. Every set thus far has been back and forth. Consistency, no shortage of it. Onyanwu is met again. That's Caitlin Evans. Batenhorst with the serve. And a block attempt from Livings, but a really good kill.
This has been an Oregon team that is essentially completely new from last year. Just one returner on the roster. El Nadi, far side. Oregon somehow keeping it up. Near side now for Tabachuk. It's the block of Northwestern. Impressive in front. Clemente, far side. Paris with a great dig. Back row attack for Vallette. And Northwestern responds, El Nadi. Taps it over. Good rally here. El Nadi once again. Back and forth they go. Clemente, the big swing, puts it down.
You can't. Can you blame him? I
No.
mean, she. Just look at it.
Sure, right. Better this time. In system, Reed off the block. Clemente resets over to Meyers. Now Paris with an opportunity. Meyers blocked in front. It's Simkis and Paris again. They have been lethal so far. Another block. Carter keeps it up. Paris jostles to get it, and it finally falls past the diving right. Oregon creeps to within 2.
Oregon starting to look a little more comfortable, and whenever Clemente's at the service line.
Dignan serves in a big spot. Taylor over to Meyers. Slams it home. That looked picture perfect for Oregon. In system, in rhythm. Felt like last year this team was competitive in matches, just couldn't win matches. This was a type of match that Northwestern definitely would have lost last year, but very much find themselves in it here. Bullington taps it over. Great up from Clemente. Right into the block and down and out of bounds. Meyers gets Oregon a point, cutting the 5-0 scoring run for Northwestern.
Yeah, much needed for Oregon.
Get an ace, looking to stay aggressive.
Shepard slaps it across. Received by Iowa. Van Zandt, another attempt. It's blocked back again. Another block for Oregon, their second.
Snaps the 3-0 scoring run, 24-21. Vallette digs it out. Meyers steps into it. Soft touch. Jones is there. Tuman, back set. Back to Castle. Blocked back. Ducks take set number 1.
Sophia Meyers and Holly McFadden.
Castle is blocked. Sophia Meyers, Holly McFadden in the area. You can see Ohio State trying to get to who has a 5-0 scoring run now for the Ducks. Back to Castle. She's blocked again. Sophia Meyers says no.
It's the 4th block of the night.
Free opportunity for the Trojans. Behind the center to Verdi is rejected. The USC and UCLA women's and men's teams. In both in many of those cases, an assistant coach capacity. Now the head coach at USC.
They've gotten the aces, we've seen that. But again, just forcing Oregon out of system and to work for every single point.
Reese Shepard is going to...
She has high volleyball IQ, and she's also pretty athletic. Again, Cora Taylor, the setter for Oregon, 8 dinks so far through 2 sets.
Volleyball glossary 101. When you say better the ball, that's out. Deficit. Oh, Clemente has a huge arm.
Coach said to us earlier, that's okay.
I want to hear as much commentary about the high-octane lefty opposite from you as possible in this one, as we just saw Washington head coach Leslie Gabriel and train to hit 54 miles an hour with your serve.
That's a great question. I was never a top spin server. I guess I was for a brief moment at Purdue. I don't think we were aiming for 54 miles an hour. You can just get off the ground. It's so much more confusing for your opponents, as opposed to just sending over a free ball with your platform.
That one was hammered by Sophia Meyers.
Yeah, I definitely don't have enough context on that one, but...
Context needed, yes. It's a good way to put it.
No comment.
Big swing from Meyers.
Anytime it's 20-all, it's like, to me, errors almost seem like double after 20 because points are so crucial in that race to 25.
That's a stuff block. Meyers puts the Ducks up 2.
What a good setup and press.
Sophia Meyers has over 150 career aces. Handled by Barton. Wrestles, covers for herself. Barton is blocked! And Washington can't save it. Oregon picks up another set point. What a third set this has been.
You know, AJ, I talked about errors seeming like they're worth double after 20. I would say this.
Keeps Valette at the service line. Guard clean. Receives this one cleanly. Taylor pops over a free ball. Great job by Taylor there on the tip defense. Meyers powers one down to the floor.
That is some heads-up defense from the Ducks. We saw a lot of Clemente step.
Scar sends this serve across. Set for Meyers. She's able to finish off the first set. And Oregon makes a statement in the first set. Takes it 25-19.
Had them in her day so far.
Played up by Minnesota off the Meyers attack. Gilk swings through it, played up by Taylor. Meyers tries again. Stonewalled by Minnesota. Meyers, another shot, won't fall. Gilk tries, stonewalled by the Ducks. It lands right on the line.
That ball, it came down on the line, seemingly felt in slow motion. Saw all those Ducks attackers just waiting for it, and it went.
Coming into this match, she had 3 performances with 10 or more kills. She's found her 4th of the year as Meyers pushes it over with 2 hands, gives Oregon set point.
Was looking like a joust, and Meyers, the more powerful knight.
6 straight matches coming in for Alana Clemente, the freshman, with double-figure kills, the longest stretch of her career. Pancake by Sophia Meyers. The power shove by Clemente.
This is just, I mean, these are unfortunate if you're Penn State blocking, right? Someone's coming up with 2 hands and just pushing it in and...
Opposite kills already with Annie Drews, the U.S. Women's National Team opposite in the house, commentating for Big Ten Network. It's like it was meant to be, as Sophia Meyers contributes from the other pin.
So we've got nearly a set's worth of points scored by the 2 players right now, which in crunch time definitely caught Penn State by surprise.
Ron serve now at deuce. Clemente had to run into that one and makes it work from behind the attack line.
Start by Sheridan Leverett, but she's been cooled off by the Oregon block and defense. Nice first contact. Briscoe is blocked.
Another heads-up play by the Oregon.
Oh, that is a magnificent swing by Meyers.
It's the only time Schumacher is not on the court, covering that left back corner, and they go right to it. I like the blocking scheme to start for the Bruins as they...
As a freshman, says a lot. Look at that serve. And doing work at the defensive end. Oregon with the lead. Match point for the Ducks.
And it's gonna rest on the service hand of Clemente.
Alana Clemente now with 13.
Receive into at least a one pass, right? High to the middle of the court. For Washington, like we were just talking about, you gotta incorporate those middles in transition, not just on serve receive.
Repeated digs until Meyers finally puts it away.
A little bit of an undersized presence on that right side would be a liability. It's not for Washington. Howry does a great job.
Clemente selling out. Myers gets it again. Block touch by Howry. On the slide in transition, it was saved for a moment.
Trying to attack high hands whenever there's a block in front of it.
Overpass, not put down. Had an opportunity, Eddie Jackson off the block. Good touch there by Kucherovich. And into the block. Big block by Meyers. Kucherovich was there as well.
Huge block for the Oregon Ducks right there to tie it back up at 13s. Adriano here, you can see she kind of gets stuck with this ball, kind of hanging.
Maggie Lee up by the Oregon defense. A roll shot hits. Sneaky little touch there from Sophia Meyers to put it over and down. Now this Trent Kirsten, now she gets to put it in play in a match. I love seeing that. And she gets up, converts from a dig to kill.
Oh, and another pretty up there, right on point to her setter, Taylor. A tip from Meyers. And in the block, Meyers combining with Eva Shuchurovich. And the root.
The slide, the big block by Oregon sends Briscoe's attempt back. It is Meyer and Shuchurovich. Oregon able to first ball side out. Cora Taylor incorporating the full offense.
Oh, the good up, the coverage on the block. Now Oregon has a chance. Clemente, the southpaw. Nice dig. Sacra coddling on that up. And finally, third time's a charm. It's Sophia Meyers with the kill.
Now UCLA a little scrappy, not able to be in system on that one. To do that, and it puts it into no man's land. That area on the court, block's supposed to take care of that.
Another tough serve, out of system. He pushes it over, and now Meyers from the pin. Another hammer. Oregon continues to pour it on. They are doubling up UCLA. And the big block set up. Out of the middle for Shuchurovich. Back set to Clemente. Didn't get all of that one. The tip handled. And now Meyers terminates that one.
We have a saying, left is right, right is wrong. That's a tough seam for Maggie Lee to serve or pass.
The block set by the Ducks. So UCLA with a 7-6 advantage. Out of the back. Clemente, and the block is there. And somehow gets it pushed over. Meyers, smart play, just rolls it over the top of the block and down.
Averaging over 3.2 kills per set this year is Vallette. Great dig by Meyers here. She gets the swing, but it's long.
With Valentina Vallette, one of their best servers at the line. They need to build this lead up.
Vallette, 36 service aces on the year. As a free ball's gifted to the Ducks. Back set for Clemente. Lofts it right into the block, played up by Michigan State. Tough play there. Lay along the redshirt freshman at the service line from Lincoln, Nebraska. Meyers.
But in their first 7 matches appeared in at least 3 sets, but now though, she played 3 sets for the first time in about 2 months. Last game against Washington, now she's played in all 3 here, so seeing her role return to what it was at the start of the season in the midst of her really fantastic play.
Long sets for Staniszewska, rejected by the Ducks. They try her again. She lofts it. Taylor sends it over on one, just at the net. Won by Staniszewska. Seen some interesting lineups for the Ducks. We've seen Camden Mitchell step into the match. Seen Marley Arrington step in. Some players that don't get a lot of playing time for Oregon. Clemente down the line, played up by Staniszewska. Hold'em taps it off the tape. Vallette out of system attack, can't find the back line.
And it works beautifully.
Hold'em, the team leader in kills per set, serves it away. Staniszewska rejected by the Ducks, trying to set the other side for Dusima, but Oregon's there as well.
And how about a role reversal here? A couple of blocks coming in for the Ducks out of the break.
Meyers swings through it, played up by Hold'em. Staniszewska lofts it, but Meyers is there. As Clemente a bit too strong.
To do it at, and McFadden said no.
Ties this set up at 12. It's the 5th tie of this set. Wow. It's a great job by Berger to play that up off the rejection. Vallette swings through it. Schneider can't get underneath it. Clemente the down ball. Bolton there to receive. Great play by Meyers to dig it out. Off hands and played up by Meyers again. Clemente taps it over. Hold'em the swing.
Both with over at least 14 kills apiece. And Meyers halfway there about at 6.
Hold'em sends it in the air. Kulig is rejected and it's down.
And no team willing to give an inch yet.
Meyers powers one down the line and gets it. She zips one across. Bump set for Meyers. Played up by Staniszewska. Rejected by the Ducks.
Marley Arrington making the most.
She's only played in 5 sets since the match October 9th at USC. Off the block, played up by Meyers. Schneider, the dig. Staniszewska thinks it's off the block, but the officials don't.
Indiana gets its first points on the board. Jaden Jager going to serve for the Hoosiers, another all-star freshman. Out of system, Freeman sets Tatum again, straight into a block.
Holly McFadden, get up there and set that block. What a start to the middle side.
I like the effort. I like the effort.
Appreciate it.
Jaeger's still back to serve. A nice swing from Sophia Meyers. Get Oregon back on track.
Meyers had 17 kills versus Wisconsin. She's known to have that high.
Good set again from Jaeger. Clemente with a hard hit. Jaeger was there for the dig. Sell from the middle, can't get it down. Meyers right into the block. Back row, Jaeger can't get it either. Overpass, joust won by Oregon.
Meyers in that outside position really shutting down Krishkovic. And hey, there's someone who knows Oregon well, UCLA, former UCLA player Jessica Smith. Had a lot of fun with Oregon in the Pac-12 when it was still a thing.
Smith with a swing, Clemente with the dig. Meyers finds that back corner. Arrington can't find the hardwood. Alonzo Cortheus blocked. Shuchurovic right there for U of O.
Out of the hands.
So now Kenna Woolard, the Dunlap, Illinois native, sending it away, and the Ducks sending it right back just as quickly to extend the lead to 2. Beautiful swing there.
Defensive specialist mindset to chase down any ball you can.
Kane still behind the service line. Lulich didn't even know she blocked it, but did. Oregon a little bit out of sorts. A swing and finish there from Valentina Vowlett. Vowlett now with 3 kills here in Oregon. Put this in perspective, Purdue hitting .452 as a team, Oregon .391. It just kind of gives you an insight into what the offense is from both these teams. Redefined itself here. But the Oregon Ducks are looking for the big victory here tonight, 7-4 after they get the last point. Dior Charles stuffed by Sophia Meyers on the slide, and Oregon puts together back-to-back points.
Yeah, great solo block there.
Also have to consider Clemente's only a freshman. Big things ahead for her. Oregon goes up 2-0. Sienna Foster to serve. A collision.
Akasha Anderson really pulls it together late in sets, and she is such a clutch player.
Big swing on the outside for the Ducks.
Back at the service line. Already 2 aces in this match. Handled nicely, perfect pass from Taylor Deckert. But the block set by Oregon, it didn't matter.
Look at the bench, they're fired up. It was a great pass.
My apologies, 8-8 here in the second set. No team has gone on a big run. It has been back and forth action, evenly matched here in Matt Knight Arena. Wow, that one got the crowd. And boy, what a finish to that match for Oregon. They were down 13-10 in set 5 and were able to rally back for the 5-set win. And then again going into extras for set 2. It was 28-26, USC pulling it out, and we are tied at 1 set apiece. USC block there against Shuchurovic. Trying to go cross court is Meyers, and she hits it. Well, she played at a university in Serbia. So, her first time, like all these other freshmen for the Ducks, and that one just mishit.
Above the net there, so important for your middles to also be athletic too, Isaac. Get up and get those kills.
Iambio goes with the off speed, it doesn't work. Clemente powers one down the line. Meyers able to finish that one off.
And Meyers just reaping the almost counterclockwise. Not the position you want to be in if you're going to block a good hitter like Demetrician.
Great recovery by Cora Taylor to play that up with one hand. Free ball to Michigan. Back set. Gordon's denied.
Of her own, those two having a little bit of a banter, Isaac.
Demetrician at the line of service, springs it across. Meyers the swing. She drops the hammer.
She leads the Big Ten in service, so she's got to look to get back on track here.
Meyers puts away the party ball.
Third set, Michigan, once they took the lead, didn't give it up. If you're Oregon, you got to try to replicate that here. You've got the lead, don't give it up.
Iambio tips into the middle. Dive by Meyers, sent over on two from Clemente, and the kill.
And Clemente, a young freshman, but she plays like a veteran.
So now Volleyball to serve. Good topspin, deep into the box. Melby blocks. Malul again denied. They keep going to her with mixed success. It's another really good spike there. Malul with a changeup on the serve. Oregon diving to recover. And in the end, they will. As Meyers getting it just inside the line is Malawal's serve, but now it'll be Clemente at the other end, another dangerous server. This one lobbed over. But again, Maryland unable to finish the point. We'll have another chance off Wagner's set. Rohrbach earns a free ball. Wagner going for the early one, but Oregon's seen it. It doesn't work this time. And in the end, Oregon go grab the point at the other end.